Hello, my Taurus, North Node, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's good to have you all back. I have been gone for like 2 weeks, recovering from colds in this house. And so I'm back. I hope everybody's been doing good. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I already pulled like I always do. And so what I'm seeing here is that we're gonna be looking at a little bit of a past energy because I've been gone for 2 weeks, allowing me to get in touch with what's going on. In your recent past, I'm seeing that you were going through some ending that you're not was at the beginning, or releasing, yourself from the transformation that you've gone through because of, I'm hearing, self-worth, love, situations, and just you feeling good about yourself, right? And wrapping up a cycle that you felt like, was not making you happy, emotionally fulfilled, okay, within yourself. Some of you, this is connected to a relationship, and for some of you, this is just you, your own personal happiness, okay? And just doing things that were not making you feel good, okay? So it was a deep transformation that happened, endings. Maybe some of you broke up with someone, or maybe not, but you were going through a form of release and all of this sadness, or things that didn't work out and bring you emotional fulfillment and happiness. That's what I'm seeing that is going on in the recent past. Now, in this moment, I feel like as you get in this reading, you are still trying to gain clarity and still in the endings of still releasing this old energy that didn't work for you. Personally, you are in your power. You came in as the Queen of Disc, so you are standing firm in who you are and stuff like that. But you still have some, you still have some superficial mindset and certain immature things or unrealistic things that you're dealing with. Okay, unrealistic things that you're dealing with when it comes to your expectations about your life. There is something about it that you're not seeing clearly, or really trying to understand the realities of what's going on. But at the end of the day, you are standing in your power. You're doing good. You seem to be stable. You seem to just be you, just doing that natural earth sign kind of energy. And since some of you, this is about your North Node, this is showing me how great you are embodying this energy of, living in your purpose and really understanding that earth value and all the things that comes with this Taurus energy. Okay, so that's a very good sign. I like to see that strong energy and indication of you here. And for those of you who are just Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is still a very good sign that you are in your power. You are showing up in your reading, so that's good. Okay, and in the near future, what I'm seeing is you are really coming to a point of making a decision, to focus on your own personal happiness. Okay, for once, is what I'm hearing. For once, you are paying attention to what you need to do, giving up on things that haven't helped you to get here. So the same story is kind of going on. You are really on a quest to be happy. I feel like for a few of you, you may be facing a choice between two lovers. But here, at the same time, I feel like, but most of you, this is about you choosing yourself for once and doing things that you're going to do that's going to bring you personal happiness, because you have the Nine of Cups next to the Lovers and the Eight of Cups upside down in the near future. Okay, now the obstacle that you guys are facing during the season is you're juggling. You are not feeling quite stable within yourself. Your focus gets shifted because you bounce back and forth. I feel for some of you for the type of work that you think you should be doing, that's gonna bring you maybe prosperity. I feel like, you straddle the fence, and you some of you may be juggling too much because you want to have financial stability, and but I also feel like a lot of you are still confused about what you need to be doing that will make you more stable. Even though you are in your power, it still doesn't necessarily mean that you're financially all set for some of you guys. Okay. Because it's an earth sign reading, I cannot read this card as you having settled and having good finances, because this card is just representing the earth sign in this situation. That's why, still in your obstacles, some of you are still struggling with your stability and your finances, and making the right choices that's going to help you to become more financially stable, or have a job that you can really rely on, or you know what I mean, like your stability, your grounding is needing some sort of stable decision making, because some of you juggling too much. Some of you may have 2 jobs you can't make a decision on, or just bouncing back and forth within yourself. Because you know what, the solution that Spirit has for you is that you need to be focused on mastering your skills and continuously be working on what you're already working on, or that's going to take you to that financial freedom. Okay, a lot of you are already doing what you need to be doing. Okay, it's just that you need to overcome certain immature way of thinking and feeling about things. Work on your strength and gaining your strength, and starting to really apply wisdom and think deeply about whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, you are needing to really kind of like surrender to your divine energy, your higher self, so that you can think clearly, gain strength over your emotions when it comes to the work that you're doing, whatever it is that you're putting your efforts and energy in. This could be towards, if it's love, whatever you're doing, you need to apply wisdom. You need to, all the stuff I just said needs to be applied to. And if it's about work, you need to still apply all of these energies. You really need to sit back and think deeply, allow yourself to see it from different angles, allow Spirit to show you certain things that will help you to become stronger in making better decisions. Okay, whether it is about a love affair or a job or money situation here. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying here. What is hidden from you is that a lot of you are trying to find some sort of strategy. You see, that's what I was saying, that I feel that ideally there is some broken heart disappointment that you just went through. So what is hidden is that you are finding a way to overcome, because I heard that clearly, this broken heart situation, which is a relationship for some of you that has affected your family stability. So what is hidden is you're trying to figure it out, how you're going to get over it, how you're going to get past it, and kind of move past all of this. Because look at you at the bottom of the deck, you are really caught in your emotions. A lot of you are still sad about this ending that may have happened with a relationship that didn't bring you fulfillment and bring you happiness. Okay, so here you are trying to stand in your power here. Ideally, at the end of the day, what's truly going on with all of this is, you're going through a lot of anxiety, and you lost patience in waiting on what you need to be doing to, attain personal happiness here. You try to manifest your happiness, I'm hearing, through somebody, or having a relationship, and that didn't go so well, right? So at the end of the day, you're trying to be happy still. You're trying to work on what is going to bring you joy and happiness. That's what matters to you. That's the bottom line to all of this here. Okay, so what Spirit wants you to know about your life purpose at this time is that it's time to step in your personal power. Okay, I don't think that Taurus is part of the Cardinals leadership, but you know, you guys are more of the fixed sign, so you know it's more of the stubborn energy and all that stuff. But ideally, spirit wants you to step more into leadership, okay, and taking, because it's time for you to take charge of your life. And you know, not that you're not in charge, but you need to apply this leadership concept more. Okay, some of you need to be, you know, oracle card readers, or using that to divine so you can become more decisive. Some of you belong to the healing medical field. That's what you're supposed to be doing, be it in the hospital, working in the medical field, or you're spiritual healers. And some of you are spiritual healers that you help people through reading oracle cards. But you need to take charge of this. Some of you need to take charge of this, because you know what happened when I pulled what you're focused on. This two of coins, which is still repeated here twice, fell on the oracle card. So I feel like some of you, a few of you, I'm speaking to somebody here, maybe going back and forth whether they want to become an oracle card reader. Okay, they juggle this concept, whether that's what they want to do. They know they can do it, but they keep going back and forth and undecisive about it. That's for somebody, because it fell on it and I told myself I'm going to remember to say something about it. Spirit wants you to realize that, you know, besides what I told you also, that you are a very sensitive person, okay, and that you are here to share love and light. And some of you are definitely going through a career change, and a lot of you are energy healers, which is all part of this oracle stuff. Okay, oracle card, spirituality, spiritual healer is also not just the medical stuff, but it's also talking about being a spiritual healer. Okay, the skills that you need, besides the fact that you need to step into leadership and stuff like this, is also, I heard clearly when this card came out that you are a great nurturer. But I feel like what I heard is you need to be nurturing yourself at this time. You need to nurture yourself before you can even nurture anybody. That's what you need to know. And you do know how to take care of you. Spirit wants you to pay attention to you, nourishing your energy, your soul, your desires, your needs, your happiness, your blessings, your aspirations, okay, your spiritual growth, everything about you that will bring you that personal joy, happiness. You need to be focusing on that. So nurture you first. Okay, let's move on to what you're focused on. At this time, you're focused, I feel like, you know, a lot of you are focused on looking for love, or trying to be in a love relationship, offer love to someone. Okay, some of you are also waiting on a lover to come to you that is never coming, or is delaying or moving slow. I also feel that some of you are finally releasing, holding on to, waiting on this lover to come towards you. I also feel like a few of you's focus is on the obstacles. Few of you's focus is on obstacles. Okay, you're focusing on what didn't work and some interruption that happened on your path, okay, to progress. So some of you feel like, you know, your progress is blocked, or you know, this love situation could have interrupted your focus in moving forward, right? But you know, like I said, besides all the other stuff, I still feel like some of you are finally releasing, you know, holding on to something that you're waiting on to become something great, okay, which is a true love affair that is not going in the right direction, and you are finally learning to release it so that you can move past it, because it is holding you back, okay, from being this person, which is you being that queen of coins. You know, this investment wasn't in your favor. You may have wasted a lot of time and you still didn't pretty much become happy, you know, because that was not the right choice for you, I feel. You know, this is pertaining to those of you that are looking at this as a love situation, which I feel is mostly about that, you know. But this Seven of Coins could also be targeted to, you know, your business or finances not coming, you know, not coming the way you want it. Okay, maybe it's not enough, it's not what you anticipate it to be. Okay, so you're tired of waiting on it, so that's why you have the patience here. You know, you feeling a lot of anxiety and lacking patience towards waiting on things to turn out good financially and even romantically. Okay, connecting to your happiness as well. All right, let me see what else I have here. Spirit is saying that your focus should be really about getting out of this juggling state of Two of Coins. You have it twice. This is your obstacle. It's the Two of Coins. Spirit say get off that and gain some emotional maturity. Some of you may need to take an advice from an older woman around you. Okay, that's like a mother figure to you that is talking to you, that you need to pay attention. Okay, they may have seen things that you're not seeing, but Spirit wants you to also, if it's not about somebody else, this is about you understanding your emotions, growing up and thinking from a very compassionate and nurturing space, applying your intuition to a situation that you have walked away from because it really didn't serve you. And those of you who are still juggling and wondering whether you should walk away, and the confusion is surrounding whether you're walking away or not, Spirit is saying this is not a good situation, so walk away from whatever that's not serving you, whether it be your finances or a love situation. Okay, because it's not the right thing for you at this time. Okay, now I asked, you know, whether you're in alignment, and definitely you are in deep thinking, still trying to gain some wisdom, trying to figure things out, which is good on the soul level. This is what you're doing, and this is a very good thing because, you know, your solution was Spirit telling you to get into that mode where you start to see things and think deeper about things. The Hangman is a form of you pausing and allowing things to flow so you can see what you're not seeing. So in a way, I still see that in that Hangman, I also feel like there is similarities between the Hangman and the Hermit. Okay, because it's all being in a still position, just that most of the time the Hangman can also be a negative thing depending on the situation. It's about, it could be that you're not doing anything, you're just paused for nothing. Okay, but since it's in an advice position, I feel like it is needing you to see things from a different perspective. From the spiritual perspective, it's needing you to think deeper. So I can see how your soul will be in the Hermit mode trying to figure things out. Because the Hierophant is underneath the deck, and Strength is underneath it, and the Moon is underneath it, and then you, Empress, standing upright with the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Empress, I am inclined to say that you're definitely on your path. If you're still the Empress, because a Taurus North Node is an Empress. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be stepping in. So with this next to it, you're definitely on your destiny path. Okay, and yes, there are some things that you still don't understand, and that is why you're in a Hermit mode. Okay, trying to gain strength over the changes in you stepping into your power, because the Hierophant is for the Taurus. So I feel like you are really deeply, honestly, on your path, and everything that is happening is in divine order. It's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to happen. Okay, because your destiny helper is the Earth card. Okay, so I feel like somehow you disconnect from Mother Earth. I heard that immediately when this card fell, and the fact that it even fell upside down means that you don't do ground and you don't go out in nature. Because guess what your overall advice is from the angels? You need to be outdoors. You need to be outdoors, you know, getting some fresh air, you know, releasing your stress to gain new perspectives and creative ideas by, you know, doing your grounding work, being around flowers, sitting in beautiful nature. And with the Earth here, you know, upside down, I feel like you don't ground enough. You don't go outside to do this. Meditate with the Earth, you know, talk to the trees, do what you got to do. All of the things that you think you need to do to ground you, barefoot, you know, planting something, making sure you're, you know, giving back to Mother Earth, praying to Mother Earth, meditating with your grounding stones, your earth stones and all those things, gemstones, you know, bringing your earth element into your life is needed. because that's what you need here at this time. Okay, so that's your destiny helper. And we already look at the overall advice here. All right, so the blessings this season is bringing to you is that you are going to see things from a visionary perspective. Okay, and you are also going to realize that you are actually on the right path. So your self-worth, stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay, so let me read it. I feel like reading it. Okay, so your blessings this season is that you're going to see that you're a visionary. You got the giraffe spirit. And you're going to rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace, and you are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. You're just going to regain yourself more, and you're going to be reminded of who you are, because all of these energies is connected to Taurus energy, Venus energy, Earth energy. All right, second house kind of vibration. So this is what I'm seeing here. Look, you have patience again. You have patience twice, my dears. You have patience twice. You have the Two of Coins twice. So you really need to let go of this confusion and juggling. Gaining your, you have the Queen of Cups upside down in your here, and then you have the Queen of Cups here. So you have all these two energies coming. So it is double information here. You need to be patient, okay? Patience is needed on your path at this time. So that's all that I have for you, my Taurus notes. I hope this has brought you some clarity on your destiny path this season. I will definitely see you all next month for your next Pisces season. We are in Aquarius season. Okay, so thank you, and bye. Hello, my Virgo notes, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hope you are doing good. It's good to be back with you guys. Alright. I've been gone for a minute here. But I'm back. So we're gonna start a reading. We're looking at past energy so we can have a little bit of understanding here. I feel like the overall thing that I'm feeling here is that you went through an ending. Okay. An ending to a major aspect in your life. Things that you were doing that was going to bring you into some deep comforts, make you feel great about yourself. It's almost like your life came to a standstill. And I think that all of this is stemming from you going through some form of disappointment or romantic breakup. Okay, because in the recent past you are overcoming a heartbreak or disappointment situation that didn't go in your favor, and in the midst of that you are also trying to make adjustments to the things that you feel inspired to go after. There was a new beginning, a new door that just opened for you within a month ago. You may have found a new inspiration to go do something that probably you haven't done that you're passionate about. And that situation needed some few adjustments in your life so that you can make room for it or something like that. Or these adjustments and these changes that needed to happen, or things needing to come into balance, was because you probably got knocked off your path, or even came to a complete standstill, like I was saying, like an ending, that really knocked you off balance. Okay, so coming from the past energy, that's what I'm feeling right now. You're still trying to make a decision. You're juggling certain things, going back and forth within yourself about what you desire, about what you're passionate about, because to me this Queen of Wands here is talking about everything that you're passionate about, your creative skills, your personality, how you appear, the beauty, all that stuff is wrapped up in this Queen of Wands to me. And there's something about it that is like not, it's like you keep going back and forth with it. Okay, it could be, that it may be a fire sign around you at this time. Okay, that maybe they may say things or do things that confuse you, that causes you to rethink about yourself. but I really don't feel strongly about that. I feel more so of, you being going back and forth with the things that you desire to do, that you're passionate about, that you want, where you want to see your life go, have some strength to move forward, because you're showing up here as the Prince of this here, and which is next to it is the Six of Cups. So I feel like you are seeking pleasure, you're seeking things to go in your direction, but a part of you stuck in the past too. Okay, but you're very cool-headed, you're organized, you do what you got to do, you take actions on the things that you're passionate about, though there is some indecision here and some juggling here though. I feel like ideally this is good energy here around you, of you feeling fired up, feeling inspired, to go after what you're working on. Some of you may be gaining promotions and going into higher positions at your jobs and stuff, or just you acting on the things that will bring you pleasure, that matters to you. Though I feel like a few of you are still stuck in the past energy, and things that you think, of that are stemming from the past, that may hold you back or may not. But whatever it is, it may be causing some juggling here, some confusion here too, by you being a little bit, stuck in the past a little. But I want to say mostly your energy is pretty good now. You're doing good, you're focused on your energy, you're trying to do the things that will bring you so much, like, why am I hearing decorum, whatever, poise, whatever that makes you feel elegance. I don't know, these are things that is coming up at me right now. In the near future, I see you, controlling your emotions, working very hard to tame yourself. Okay, at the same time making decisions, out of wisdom and not rushing. Okay, I see that. Some of you though, maybe you're making good decisions that you've really thought about, that you've sat down and really analyzed, that is moving you towards, the right direction and the type of work that you need to be mastering. So I like the future energy. This is looking good. You are in control of your emotions. You're working hard to be very matured with how you feel and how you put yourself out there emotionally, even if you're into spirituality or anything, spiritual work, creative work, whatever. You are really like poised, and you're matured, you know what you're doing, and you're really applying your wisdom, you're applying your higher self in the direction, in taking the right direction towards, and right decisions towards your work and all that you're doing. I like the energy in the midst of all this, besides the romantic stuff or the disappointments. You are really doing good. The obstacle that you're facing, my Virgo notes, is that I feel like, what did I even hear? I heard that you're having a hard time, you're struggling with maintaining or working towards the 10 of coins, which is the kind of legacy, the financial stability, the wealth that you want. It's been a struggle and things just not going the way you want it. No matter how you turn it, you're still not winning. The struggle is too much for you. This is your obstacle. Okay, the solution that Spirit is giving you is that don't give up on you trying to attain wealth and the blessings. Follow your heart. Don't follow your heart. Don't give up on yourself. Love yourself enough to not give up on whatever it is that you're working hard on. That's what I feel there. Okay, what is hidden from you is that you're overcoming any hostile energies that you were around, that may be connected to the disappointment or heartbreak, or if anybody's around you that's causing you issues. Okay, your spirit guides, your ancestors are all watching over you. I feel like they are protecting you, because you have that here. I feel like they are protecting you, and you're also re-evaluating what you truly desire and what's going to really make you happy. There is a spiritual opening happening on your sacral chakra, a lot of work is happening. All that is going on here, it is deeply tied to the things that you truly desire, what you're passionate about, which is connected to your sacral chakra. Okay, and I think that your ancestors and spirit guides are helping you so you can be happy and know what it is that you truly want, and cut out anything that's holding you back from attaining this joy and happiness. That's what I feel like is going on, in the background, in the hidden aspect. Okay, now what spirit wants you to know on your destiny path is that at this time you're being told that travel is part of your destiny. Okay, it's part of your North Node, that you need to start thinking about implementing travel in your destiny path. They are saying that music is very helpful to healing you and connecting you with like-minded people. You hanging around some real, spiritual soft music, real music, nothing crazy. It's something that is helpful to you. Some of you may be musicians, or some of you would benefit so much in healing yourselves and becoming somebody even more comfortable, more calmer. Like, you be a better spiritual person through listening to the right type of sound and music. Spirit wants you to know that you are very protected and safe for those of you that are changing your careers at this time. And they want you to know that you're a spiritual teacher, my Virgo North Nodes. You also have energy healer at the bottom of the deck. You are a spiritual teacher, my Virgo North Nodes. Okay, so these are the things that they want you to know about your destiny path. There is some skills that is needed at this time during the season, and that is you applying your wisdom, which you're already doing with the Hermit here, you showing up here. I really like this Hermit here for you, because it's still indicating your energies that you are in alignment with yourself, or you're standing in your power and using your higher self to push you forward here. There is something about you realizing that you are very powerful at this time, and that you need to powerfully lead yourself in your own mission, trusting in your own personal power, being courageous. Okay, standing in that regal energy. And I feel like I'm feeling this Queen of Wands here. Okay, some of you Virgo notes maybe maybe Leo, may have Leo sun signs or heavy Leo energy in your charts. Okay, or because the king showing here, and then underneath the deck there's a celebrity. A lot of you are meant to be celebrities. You're meant to be seen on a stage. Okay, and having the sun here as the king, and having the sage Jupiter on your side, I feel like you're meant to be wealthy. You're meant to use your grace. You're meant to use your celebrity energy, and your like this Leo energy here, this lioness, is all about being regal, powerful, passionate. All of these energies are supposed to help you in this next phase in your life, wherever you're going now. Okay, so that's what spirit wants you to know here. What else do I have here? Okay, at this time you're focused on your personal happiness, and I feel like spirit is saying definitely yes, you need to focus on your personal happiness, and that's a good thing to do. I mean, it's all about not unstucking yourself, okay, and not allowing yourself to be stuck anywhere. Okay, as far as you being in alignment, you are definitely going through some form of a tower moment right now, and I feel like you are in the midst of organizing it as well, because that's organizing your life because of this tower moment, having to start all over again and readjust your life and build a better foundation. Because don't forget, the overall energy, you have the 10 of swords there. Okay, which means a deep ending came, and I know with this heartbreak, disappointment, 3 of swords, and now the tower being in your soul path, it means that something has crumbled. And I feel like your foundation, maybe the way you were doing things, has come to an abrupt end, because you have the Knight of Disc here, and this Knight of Disc can also represent somebody that's not taking any action. They are like stuck, still, Like everything is moving so slow, and I feel like it's because of this tower moment that's going on the soul level with you right now. Whatever it is, there's an interruption, there is something that is renewing itself in your life at this time. And I feel like, it's because you are trying to be happy and you're heading in the right direction, and you're gaining some clarity here, trying to overcome your sadness and stuff like that. And this needs to happen, okay, so that you can be back with yourself again, I feel, at this time, okay. Your destiny helper also for this season is the air and element. So I feel like there is a need for you to literally take deep breaths. Simple as that. Deep breaths outside fresh air. This will help you to think clearly. This will connect you with your mind and allow your thoughts to flow. People don't understand. Just even breathing, consciously breathing air into your body, goes straight into all your veins, your blood vessels, your mind, and opens you up to spirit. If you don't meditate but just even make it consciously to taking deep breaths, you are helping your mind, you're helping your spirit, you're helping your soul. You are doing amazing. This is also talking about you paying attention to your communication, business things, Mercury energy here, okay. But ideally, it's all about your thought process, what you're putting in your mind, what you're thinking about, how you're expressing yourself, really understanding the power of your breath and being grateful too for breathing. I feel like that's what I need to say. Okay, so you also have Scorpio here underneath the deck, and you have the sun. I'm telling you, the sun is all over you. The sun is in your corner. So anything that the sun controls, which is your life force, being powerful, taking leadership role, having a sense of personal power and strength, is all in alignment for you. And the Scorpio here is also about personal power. 8th house is all about gaining wealth, power, using your psychic abilities. All of this stuff is all here working in your favor, okay. The blessings of this season is fire. As I'm telling you, you must have some fire energy in. You must be a sun sign, have Leo, serious Leo somewhere in your charts, because it's a lot of fire all over the place. A lot of sun energy, celebrity energy, king energy, you have even the Queen of Wands in your energy now. There is something about a fire sign or fire energy in your charts. There has to be for most of you. Alright, either way, your destiny helper is fire, and it's talking about you choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave, mighty forces come to my aid. This is talking, this is all cat family too, right? The tiger is a cat family. Doesn't that look like the cat family to you? And you got the Queen of Wands here. This is the description of the Queen of Wands. This is definitely in your energy. It's definitely in your energy, and that's what you're needing now, and this is what you're going to be embracing, feeling unstoppable, getting your passion back because you fell. So now you are waking up here, which you already started in your recent past though. So it's a process that is continuously going, and it's helping you to really stand firm in yourself, right? Okay, now the overall advice that the angels have for you is that some of you need to practice creative writing, because it is part of you gaining more clarity and connecting with spirit. And some of you may be authors, okay. You need to know that. They are also saying that be patient. Patience is needed so that your dreams will unfold in the right direction, okay. And everything takes time. They want you to realize that. Underneath the deck, the angels are saying that you are clairvoyant, and that your clairvoyance is being worked on, as far as your spiritual angels and guides. They're all helping you to develop your clairvoyance even more. You're already clairvoyant. It's getting bigger, it's getting deeper, so allow yourself to receive that blessing that spirit is bringing you. They are making you more clairvoyant, more powerful, okay, and a better spiritual teacher, okay. They want you to be very clear in setting your intentions, and to also know that everything that is going on is in divine order. Okay, so that's all that I'm seeing here for you. Okay, my Virgo North Sun, Moon and Rising, thank you all so much for coming for your monthly update reading. I'll definitely see you all next month. Thank you and bye. Hello my Capricorn North Nodes, Sun, Moon and Rising. Thank you all so much for coming for your monthly update reading. I hope you all been doing good. I've been gone for a minute. I'm back. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna start with your reading by looking at the past a little bit, right? To allow us to see where you're coming from since I've been gone. So it looks like in your recent past here, you were emotionally all over the place. Trying to gain control over your emotions, of giving up on yourself, giving up on something that you're doing, that you've been put emotionally invested in, that you've been working very hard on. But you know what? At the same time, you were caught up in thinking deeply about this. Whatever knocked you off your feet emotionally, that caused you to second guess yourself because of your emotions, it got you thinking deeply and trying to apply wisdom here so you don't make the wrong decision by giving up on something that maybe you shouldn't, or maybe you should. Whatever it is, you were deeply caught in your thoughts. You were in a hermit mode, and your behavior was just a bit immature and all over the place, a bit needy. The Queen of Cups upside down is sort of like a needy person that wants, and a little bit immature here, causing issues. It could be a female energy around you too, or somebody behaving this way. They just want to take, act immature, very needy, complaining about everything, not caring about other people's emotions and stuff like that. And maybe you were thinking of walking away from this person. It could be any of what I said, okay? Or this, like I said, this could be you not acting, mature enough. But at the same time, you're also thinking. You were caught up in a lot of thinking. So I'm not going to repeat myself. I think you get the drift there. In this energy now, it looks like you're overcoming thoughts of thinking like a failure. Overcoming and bringing an end to you feeling like nothing works out for you here. You have 7 of Swords and 7 of Coins. In my 7 of Swords is futility. Your thought process, you thinking nothing works out, you feel like a failure, you feel like everything that you do is not working out. But I feel like you're overcoming it because it's upside down. You're overcoming this way of thinking. You're cutting it out and bringing a completion to anything that you've been investing and thinking that it's not going to work out. So this way of thinking, this negative thought patterns and endings and failures, is all coming to an end because you are overcoming this way of being. Okay, it's almost as if you're caught in a cycle of things not working out, and now you're bringing it to an end. You're overcoming this because looking in your near future here, you're trying to gain power over all of your sadness and bad luck energy and things that has not worked out for you. So there is this negative thing that is carrying on. You have almost all my negative cards, almost. But you are fighting through this and trying to cut this energy out of your life. You're working over on things that you need to do so you don't feel this bad. So you don't feel this low, you don't feel this stress, you don't feel this, anxiety and sleepless nights and like nothing never works for you. It's like a negative thought pattern that keeps going. The obstacle here is you overcoming struggles. It's literally like you saying to yourself that, I have to put an end to my strive, my struggles. Okay, you are being told also literally to not stop. Don't stop and pause on things you need to do to remove the obstacles from your path. Okay, whatever is bringing you all of this negative stuff, you need to act on it. because the solution here that Spirit has for you is to get back in your power, get back your stability. Okay, make the choice consciously, spiritually, and everything that you have within you to think like a winner, to will your strength, and cut out any romantic situations that is bringing you confusion. Okay, that's bringing you confusion. Any situation that's bringing you confusion, or that you're giving too much to, that is not helping you and bringing you in a very scattered energy. There is some immature energy that you have going on that's making you angry, that's making you lash out. All that Spirit is saying you need to cut it out and become very decisive to be a winner, and will your strength to move forward so that you can focus on your abundance and your happiness. Okay, bringing an end to a cycle that has not worked out for you, so you can gain back focus on the things that matter, right? And heal yourself and become more hopeful again, stepping into your strength. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here, that Spirit is saying. What is hidden from you is obviously like an emotional outburst and hostility and all this stuff that you still have carrying. This energy is still bottled up in your energy, and that's why Spirit is saying cut it all out, heal it, work on it, bring this thought pattern and this cycle of negativity, anger issues, frustrations, cut this stuff out. Spirit is saying that, you know what, you are frustrated about your financial stability, and you lacking the willpower and the strength to take care of the things that you need to do, so you can be in this Queen of Disc energy, which is your energy, my Capricorn nodes, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, don't allow these things to make you angry, pretty much. You just have to use this same willpower that you feel weak in, that you feel may not be working for you, to get you out of your own situation. It's the same power that you have to tap into by changing the way you think and becoming more optimistic, okay, in your approach, and standing firm, using all your strength, all your will to look after yourself and do what you need to do to get you out of this emotional turmoil that you're going through. Okay, I almost feel a sense of frustration and sadness from doing your reading. Okay, now Spirit wants you to realize something about your North Node this time, and that is flowers will be healing for you. So going around plants, maybe planting some, sitting around and smelling it, will open you up to your spiritual senses. If you are having a hard time connecting, all right, you could even open a flower shop because it's in alignment with you. Spirit is saying that use oracle cards to divine to get answers, but you could be an oracle card reader. And Spirit wants you to know that you are protected if you decide to change your career or move into a new direction. At the end of all of this, at the bottom of the deck, Spirit wants you to know that you are actually on your right path, even though you're going through a lot of stuff. Okay, some of you may need to be doing some yoga, and some of you, it's time for you to make a serious decision on your life, because like I said, you have the Lovers here, which is talking about making a decision, a conscious decision on what you want to do. Some of you are stuck, and that is why you're going through all this. Spirit also wants you to know that you are supported. Some of you may need counseling, or some of you are counselors. Okay, so that's also stuff that's underneath the deck that I think it's all your energy. Okay, now there are some skills that is needed for you. Naturally, you're supposed to be a great administrator. Saturn is showing up here for you, which is your planet that rules you anyway, and it's all about you stepping in this power and knowing that, you know what, this works for you. This is how you're going to gain your grounding. You're a very practical person, you're wise, you're dedicated, you're purposeful when you are standing in your power as the Queen of Disc here, right? And thinking like a visionary, because you do have the power, you do have the inventive ideas, you do have the courage, you have all that it takes And this is the energy that you need to be using to your advantage too at this time. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? To think like an administrator, and to think like a visionary, and to act like it too, okay? Now, you are focused on waiting and being hopeful, all right, on things. And underneath the deck, you're still undecisive and juggling what you need to be doing concerning all the stuff that you've been working hard on. Pretty much that's where your focus is. Some of you are not are focused in the past and your sources and all this stuff, and Spirit is saying that at this time, that is a good thing, or whatever it is that you think you're waiting on and being hopeful. That's a positive energy, but you need to stop juggling and become very decisive, because this underneath the deck is talking about becoming decisive on what you want to put your energy in, because it's right on top of Seven of Coins that you want to invest in and work on at this time. Are you going to continue on this path of emotional discomfort and frustration and feeling stuck? Because obviously Spirit is saying that you need to unstuck yourself. It's your own thinking that is putting you through all the traps. Didn't I say something about the way you're thinking and looking at your life is coming to an end? Spirit says you need to stop it, because this stuff is all you. All this energy of frustration, it's in your thinking. Feeling sad, thinking bad, struggles and all that is the way you are thinking about your life. And I'm seeing 1111. As I'm talking to you, it's a new beginning of you unstrapping yourself, the way you're thinking, and holding your own self back from prospering and becoming who you're supposed to be the right way, instead of being in the sorrowful, constant thing that you have going on here. All right, as far as you being in alignment, it looks like you're overcoming a Tower moment. So something may have been interrupted, and I'm not surprised to see this happening, but you're overcoming it. The Tower is upside down, so it's happened already. Okay, an ending, a crashing came somewhere along the line here. You could be in this energy now, and I feel like underneath the deck you have the Chariot. And the Lovers again is showing again. So I feel like some of you may have gone through some issues connecting to a love situation. I didn't read this, I didn't see that as that, but I kind of told you about cutting out a lover that's not good for you, or becoming very, very decisive. Mainly, I'm seeing this as you becoming very decisive and making the right choice that is going to set you on a path that you need to use all your personal power here. Tapping into your third chakra and will, so that you can win and become successful. That's what you're needing. You're needing to step into your personal power to make the choice that is going to set you free and bring you success in your life. That's what I'm feeling about all of this right now. Your destiny helper for this season is Mars. Isn't that still solar plexus energy? Mars is still solar plexus energy. It's about you willing your strength to do what needs to be done, taking the right actions, using your strength, physical strength and emotional strength and mental strength to go after what matters to you. So you may not be doing anything, because your obstacle is the Knight of Discs. To me, this is a stuck energy as well. So some of you may be at a standstill. After all, when a tower goes down, yes, I can see how things can come to a standstill for you. So Mars here is telling me that you need to be more action oriented and more passionate about your life and what you want to do and move forward. Okay, so that's your destiny helper there. What else do I have here? The blessings of the season is that you are the revealer of truth. You have the coyote energy. So don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. And you have nobility at the end of the thing. This is about you realizing that, you know what, you're crowned with success. And I feel like so long as you do what you need to do, success is awaiting you, pretty much. You know, because you're a noble person and you have no limits, okay, to what you can achieve here. Okay, you have the power too, because underneath that there is personal power. You have to be authentic, and you have to know that, you know what, face your own truth, pretty much. Because don't forget, the revealer of truth is all about all of that too. You're someone that, you know, speaks the truth to others, and you have to speak the truth to yourself first too, right, to get you to where you want to go. All right, the overall advice from the archangels is that you are safe. You got the protected, and this, you are safe. So some of you may be feeling a little shaky here. Okay, you are definitely safe. And Spirit is saying, they are saying that you are going to go through a phase where your relationships are going to become more harmonious, and you are overcoming something very difficult, you know. So the hard part is gone here, but they are also saying they are comforting you. Archangel Azrael is saying that she's with you, comforting you in your time of need and helping your heart to heal from all of this stuff. So your angels are always there for you, right? And you need that hug, you need that love right now. So that is what is happening here for you, my Capricorn North Nodes. Thank you all so much. I hope you got what you needed to hear from this whole reading. I will definitely see you all soon. Thank you so much, and bye.